All right, so Krzysztof, welcome to Canada. Is this your first time fighting up here?
In Canada? No, I fight in Ottawa 3 years ago, and it was for me the best happy fight. So I come to Canada always happy, and always I remind my 57-second knockouts.
Good to hear, man. So for this one, I mean, obviously training at AT&T, big deal there. Who have you been working with for this camp?
This camp I train with a lot of people. I don't know, I can remember who helped me for the camp. I don't say it to somebody, but I train a lot with Colby, Covington. I train with Antonio Carlos Jr. I train with King Mo. I train with Thiago. Magomed Karimov, he was like a PFL champion. So a lot of people, and there is always tough. If you go there and you don't have a shape, you just have a big ass.
Sounds good, man. So, as far as, I mean, first of all, your UFC career, you've been in the UFC since 2013. I mean, what's been the secret to your success for staying around this long so far?
I think I'm a really exciting fighter. I have a good fight, put the good fights, and I'm always ready to fight. I never say no for UFC if they give me opponents. And I think I just one time pull up the fights, and I always make the weights, and I'm just good. That's it. That's the key.
When the UFC called and said the name Marc-Andre Barriault, were you familiar with him? I mean, what was your response to that matchup?
When I know about Marc-Andre, I just sent him to my manager. My manager sent me, but he said I like this fight, and I just show him to my coaches. They say, oh, he's good for you, and I say yes, I take him.
What do you think his strengths are? What's the most dangerous thing that you've got to look out for?
I think he likes to press and go forward and use the dirty boxing, and I think this is he's the danger weapons.
Now, knowing that, I mean, what's your key to victory on Saturday?
My elbow.
I like that, man. Very concise. So, I mean, one thing that I read up on about you ahead of this is that you've been using like a mental coach. Is that like a sports psychologist? Tell me a little about that.
No, it's you can say like the psychologist or something, but it's more like a mental coach. He wanna tell you like you need to understand why you do this, for what you do this, and who you are, you know. Like before I just said, oh, I want to go to the fight, I want to be like Lawler, like aggressive, knock him out. But if a natural is not aggressive, so you never be Lawler. I'm Jotko, I'm not Lawler. So I start to train to myself. I start to train this what I love to do. This is what I'm good. I like the kicks. I love the knee, elbow, and I was like the breakdancer before, so I have a great movement, and I just do this what I do the best.
You were a breakdancer before?
Yeah, I was like 6-year breakdancer, and after this I see the Tito Ortiz fight with Ken Shamrock, and I say, this is my sport. I want to be a UFC fighter, and after 6 years I signed contract with UFC.
I'm not going to ask you to bust out any moves, but do you still breakdance at any time?
You can see after my fight. Yeah, I breakdance a little bit. I'm not like practic because I'm scared about the injury, so but I do the stuff what I know when I was kids.
All right. You know, you mentioned training with Colby Covington, and you also mentioned Lawler there. I mean, obviously they've got a big fight coming up. What do you think that's going to be like?
It's hard to say, but I think Colby have an amazing gas tank, and he will be press him and try to take it down like when Velasquez was the best shape. So it will be long night for Robbie, but Robbie is very dangerous in his feet, and also when you want to take him down, he just do sprawl and just hit very hard. So Of course, I say I want the Colby win because it's my homie from my gym, but it will be very tough fights for both. But I'm excited to watch this.
All right, one last question for you. I mean, I just want you to maybe tell us your thoughts on Polish MMA right now. I mean, obviously, Joanna was champion. Jan Blachowicz just got a big knockout of Luke Rockhold. KSW is doing very well. What are your thoughts on the Polish MMA scene?
You know, Joanna always was the best and always was good champ, but I think the Polish people, we like long time ago when it was war, we always have a like fucked up time because the German and Russian people was a war with us, so we was quiet and we don't believe in ourselves. And I think, my opinion, you can see with the Jan Blachowicz, before he come to UFC, he was like not very confident, was not sure, so that's why he lose couple of fights. But now he like believe himself and he's like more comfortable, more confident, and you can see the effects. Like he knock him out, Luke Rockhold, very easy. So this is very good, and I hope he get fight from the belt soon.
And obviously, you're going to be confident Saturday night, UFC 240.
Yeah, I'm very confident after my last fight, and I feel happy. I enjoy my life. I enjoy be here. I'm not stressful. I love to fight, and I never will change my work for something different. And I have a very good attitude for this fight, and I go to have fun in the cage.
All right, well, best of luck Saturday night.
Thank you.